Good morning again.
Good morning.
Distinguished guests, faculty, students, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Bristol Community College, may I welcome you all to this official opening of the Bristol Community College Workforce Center. My name is Jim Grady. I am the chair of the Bristol Community College Board of Trustees. With me today are also members of the Board of Trustees, Cynthia Rose. Cynthia, where are you? Cynthia? Joseph Marshall. And Zelma Braga. We are excited at this opportunity to continue to pursue our mission of workforce development in this new and wonderful facility. This will provide us with greatly needed learning space and dedicates resources to a critical mission of the college, and that is workforce development. This partnership is the undertaking of private developers who have a public vision. We are grateful for the industry of owners Larry Couto, Alan Maycomba, and Anthony Cordero. Anthony will speak on their behalf.
Good morning, everyone. Let me just begin by thanking my two partners, Larry Couto and Alan Maycomba. Not only are we having a lot of fun, it's a pleasure to work with two good friends. And we had a vision 2 years ago when we bought this building, and that was to bring life, lots of life, to the waterfront and to make the quality of life a little bit better for the citizens of Fall River. And I think we are doing that with 2 restaurants, but the key has always been Bristol Community College. And it was a long sell, right, Dr. Sprague? But I worked on him and Steve Canyon. I wouldn't let him go. But on another note, just to sidetrack a little, I also want to thank the bank that really made this happen. Remember, we asked for a $5 million loan in a tough economy, tough commercial economy. And another good friend, Paul Medeiros Ray Dion from Bank 5, came through and allowed us to obtain a loan to move the project forward. There's another person I want to thank, also a very good friend of mine, and that is Will Flanagan, and for his vision in taking it to the citizens and doing the street and helping us, again, public-private, getting together and taking a huge risk in moving some money to make that street and those sidewalks an investable project, which dovetailed with our project and helped us obtain all the leases. And real quick, I'll get off the stage, I promise, but if you look at this building, it's about 140 years old, and if you look at what the partners have done along with Bristol Community College and others, we've leased out the equivalent of 4.5 BCP bank buildings. That's what we've done when you take it to us, so keep that in mind. I know the project's not moving as fast as we all like, but we're moving fast. So thank you, Bristol Community College. We love the fact that students will be here Monday through Friday, and because of that, we'll be able to sustain the restaurants and everything else that will happen in this building. So thank you.
Thank you, Tony. I neglected to mention another trustee who is here, Debbie Kenny. The public vision found in Commonwealth Landing is the result of a great deal of hard work and collaboration with a mayor who wants to capitalize on the best this city has to offer. Please welcome Mayor Will Flanagan as he brings the greetings of the city.
Good morning, everyone, and it's an honor and a privilege to be here on our city's waterfront this morning, and I see a number of my colleagues in government. I want to take a moment to recognize them. Senator Michael Rodrigues, thank you for being here. State Representative David Sullivan, School Committee Man Rick Pavo, and also representing Kevin Aguiar, our State Representative. Thank you all for being here this morning. City Council Eric Poulin, standing in the corner. Thank you, Eric, for being here too. Today's ribbon cutting marks the rebirth of our city's waterfront. And this rebirth is possible due through a public-private partnership. Take any one of us away from the equation, and we're not cutting this ribbon this morning. Take away our city's investment in $250,000 in sidewalk, road repair, and lighting, and we're not going to be here. Take away the investment from Mr. Cadero, Mr. Kudo, and Mr. Macomber, and we wouldn't be here this morning. Take away the decision of Bristol Community College to locate a satellite campus on our waterfront, and we wouldn't be standing here this morning. But our partnership, our decision-making, has allowed this project to move forward. And what it equates to is approximately 2,500 students and faculty members on our city's waterfront. And that is what I mean by a waterfront that is going through a rebirth. And that's a great thing for a city. It's a great thing for economic development. And I see Rob Mellion here from the Chamber of Commerce and Ken Fiola from the Florida Office of Economic Development. Also our partners in federal government representing John Kerry, Janet LaBelle. All these people come together to make great things happen for the community. And what's so special about this project is that we're standing in an area that was once industrial manufacturing, where you had machines going 24 hours a day making industrial materials. Those machines have been replaced with desks and computers and blackboards. It shows an emphasis on education, an emphasis which is being placed by this administration and our city. And I want to commend Bristol Community College for making their investment in the city of Fall River. See, Bristol Community College is out throughout the entire county. They could have went to Taunton, they could have went to New Bedford, they could have went to Attleboro and made an investment, but they didn't. They chose to invest in the city that is making improvements citywide. And I want to commend Dr. Sprague and his staff for having the vision to partner with us and the partners of this building to place this campus here on our city's waterfront. And I want to continue to push the importance of higher education within the city of Fall River. And it's just not enough to graduate from high school. And those who don't have a GED or high school diploma, I urge them to go back to school. And those with a high school diploma or a GED, I encourage them to reach higher. And with Bristol Community College anchored in the city of Fall River, I know that the citizens of our community can reach that level of their quality of life. And just another plug for our city's waterfront. If you see what's taking place here, the investment in Commonwealth Landing, the ribbon cutting of Bristol Community College, I believe 2 restaurants opening up this year, spas, coffee shops, private investment within this building. Go a little further south, you have the city marina, about $2.5 million in investment for a 125-slip marina. Our administration is working with the owner of the regatta to make that a fine dining establishment. Go a little further south and you have Battleship Cove, who's making an investment in their property. Go a little further south and you have the Marine Museum. And for those of you who have been following the Marine Museum, I do believe in the next few weeks you're going to see some movement on that property also. So if you take this waterfront, it's a waterfront that's on the move. And I remind you, the movement we're seeing taking place has happened in 3 years. So if you like what's happened in 3 years, you ain't seen nothing yet. So stay involved, stay committed, stay engaged, and I want to thank once again Mr. Cadero, Mr. Kudo, Mr. Macomber for their investment. Without you, this project wouldn't be taking place. Thank you, Jack Sprague and Bristol Community College. Without your vision, we wouldn't be located here on the city's waterfront. And to all of our staff represented, thank you for being a part of this administration. To have this many people on our waterfront for a great announcement here today shows the city is moving in the right direction. God bless you. Congratulations.
Dr. John J. Sprague, President Sprague.
Thank you, Chairman Grady, and welcome everyone. Welcome to the future. And I say that on a couple of different levels. One is it's a private-public partnership that is the future for public higher education because of the lack of funds that are available. As you know, the state of the state's economy requires some entrepreneurial activity in order to move forward and continue to serve the people of the area and in our community. So on one level, it's a welcome to the future because these public-private partnerships are going to be necessary for us to continue with our glorious mission. On another level, welcome to the future, as the mayor has outlined, what a lovely location, downtown, the economic development that is here. I want to say that Bristol Community College continues to play a role in wherever we can in the economic development and the workforce development for the city and for the larger community. To have the Office of Economic Development here, Ken and Lynn Creamer and others, it signifies how important it is for those very important topics, economic development, workforce development, not quite the same. I want to recognize Tom Pereira from the Bristol Workforce Investment Board. Tom, thank you for your presence and your support. And Len Coriarty from the Greater New Bedford Workforce Investment Board. Len, thank you for your help. The chair of the president of the Fall River Chamber of Commerce, Rob Elliott. Thank you, Rob, for your support. Everybody, you can see this is the future. The community must come together for projects like this. And I cannot say how grateful we are to Alan and Larry and Tony for what they saw. They have the vision. When we walked through, you know, there were, it was kind of scarce as we walked through. But they saw what it could be, and I urge you to take the tour after this event because you will be astonished at how gorgeous it is, how beautiful it is. Our offices are already in place, and we're working on behalf of the community from this gorgeous location. I also wanted to recognize, as the mayor did, Senator Michael Rodrigues is here, some of our elected officials, Representative David Sullivan, Dan Raposa from Representative Kevin Aguilar's office, Representative Paul Schmidt sends his greetings. He unfortunately couldn't make it. Eric Poland from our City Council, Rick Pavo from the School Committee. Again, another important partner for Bristol Community College, the school committee. Janet LaBelle is here from Senator John Kerry's office, and Maria is here from Representative Jim McGovern's office. So right now, Maria DeCosta, where Maria is here somewhere. There she is over there. Thank you, Maria. So we have quite a collection, and you've heard already about the important role that the banking community played, and Bank 5 stepped up and made this all happen. As I say, it's one thing to have a vision, but without actions, it's only a mere dream. And to put it into place was important it just wouldn't have happened. It just wouldn't have happened. We're calling this the Workforce Center because of the great activities that we'll be doing to serve the community, partner with businesses, partner with the city and the local officials, partner with community-based organizations. We've got to make this happen and continue to make it happen. I think people will look back on this day as a kind of a turning point. As the mayor outlined, things are happening in the city and the economic development will continue. We have our classrooms, we have our partnerships and in-service learning and internships for our students. We've been doing workforce development for 50 years now, almost 50 years. We're coming up on that birthday in a few years. And it's everything that we do, whether it's developmental education or academic transfer work or career technical programs where people can go directly into the workforce. English for speakers of other language, GED, adult basic education. All of this is connected in the fabric of workforce development. You know that one of the most important questions, two of the most important questions that potential corporate leaders, potential relocation would ask is that, what is the level of educational attainment in your region? What is the level of literacy in your region. And all of the things that I just mentioned attack both of those challenges for our local community. So we're very happy to be part of this. Here is another step for Bristol Community College, and I'm just very excited about this. And to indicate to you some of the activities that are going on in this building, again, I urge you to take advantage of that tour. It's my honor now to introduce someone who has provided staunch leadership for workforce development at Bristol Community College, has made a great difference in just one short year that she's been with us, but it's been a significant impact in pushing ahead our Bristol Community College mission, and it's my honor to introduce to you Vice President Joan Menard.
Thank you, Jack. And I think Jack really explained almost everything that's happening here. And Jack, thank you for the new building. I've only been here a year, and he said I'm the most expensive addition that he's ever had to the college. But thank you, this is lovely. And for those of you who have not had the opportunity, please come in. It is amazing. I do want to introduce to you the two deans that are here that are responsible for all of the programs that are going to be here. Carmen Aguilar, I know she's here somewhere. She's tiny, but she's a dynamo, for those of you who know her. And Bernadette Driscoll, who is back there. Bernie, these two ladies are responsible for probably the 50 or 60 people that are going to be working in this building. Oh, and I do want to also, our Green Center has a new director, Elizabeth Wiley. There are so many exciting things going on upstairs, and I am really anxious for you to see them. I do want to introduce someone who really did the bulk of the work, and he always stands in the back. His name is Steve Kenyon. He won't stand next to me because he knows I'll introduce him. But Steve, thank you for your hard work, and to all the other vice presidents and deans that are here today for the cooperation. We had to move all of the offices out of the Ellsbury Street building here, and it was quite a task, but they've worked together and it's just worked out tremendously. Thank you, Michael and David and all of the people representing the legislators that are here. I know without your help, this would never happen. And we pick up the phone and you're there. And Michael, I'm so proud to have you taking my seat. You've done a great job, and I thank you for that. So you've made me very proud. So I think the next thing is the chairman is going to, I think, get everyone ready to cut the ribbon.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. I'd now like to invite all the people who have spoken, all the legislators, our honorable mayor, and the president, of course, to please come, the owners, of course, to please come forward to assist in cutting of our ribbon.
Okay,
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
You're all cordially invited to see this wonderful new facility we have. Thank you.